Every detail in this extraordinary story resonates with authenticity, even if some may find it hard to believe. It is a profound narrative of personal transformation, tracing one man's journey from 2 decades of anguish and isolation to a heartwarming reunion with his family. His story challenges conventional notions of willpower and human potential, a remarkable tale of resilience that follows a man whose life took unexpected turns, leading to a disconnection from his past and a constant struggle for survival. Born in 1950 and adopted as a young boy, he faced a tumultuous family dynamic that never truly felt like home. Although he was an average student who participated in the high school marching band, he found it difficult to form meaningful relationships. The most significant emotional anchor in his life was his foster mother, who played a crucial role during his formative years. However, persistent instability at work and in his personal life gradually distanced him from his family and childhood community in San Leandro, California. Everything changed when a serious medical condition drastically shifted the course of his life. A road accident left him in a wheelchair, then on crutches, which greatly minimized his job opportunities. Manufacturing, food service jobs, and government work had all been attempted, but his health problems led to the loss of each of these jobs in turn. At 67, he had been on the streets for decades. By 2017, he made sporadic attempts to gain some income by playing his guitar and asking for donations, becoming increasingly hopeless and disconnected from his former life. His tale speaks to a larger social concern. In that same year, the Federal Department of Housing and Urban Development calculated the homeless population to be around 550,000 throughout the country, a quarter of whom were in California. It would be a chance encounter with a kind law enforcement officer that proved to be a turning point. While trying to make ends meet by playing guitar and asking for donations along Foothville Boulevard, he found himself in an unexpected dialogue with Alameda County Deputy Jacob Sart. During their initial interaction, the deputy discovered the profound challenges facing this unhoused individual. Without valid identification, he was trapped in a bureaucratic maze, unable to access essential government support services. The absence of documentation created an insurmountable barrier to basic social assistance. Moved by compassion, the deputy vowed to help the man rediscover his past and rebuild his life. He started the investigation for what sounded like a simple task, getting him identification and some understanding of his background. It came as a shock when the deputy revealed the most unbelievable revelation. Mike Meyer's birth name was indeed Gordon Michael Oakley. This unexpected turn of events was just as surprising to the subject as it was to the deputy, offering a possible route to recover his lost identity. What started as an ordinary interaction gradually unfolded into a deep journey of human bonding and possible redemption. The deputy's consistent effort showed how one act of kindness could change a life that had otherwise been relegated to the whims of chance. This story illustrates the multi-dimensional problems unhoused people face and points out the important roles empathy and personal intervention play in surmounting systemic barriers. A local news story about this extraordinary reconnection captured public imagination, eventually reaching the ears of Mark Arkin, a private investigator specializing in reuniting separated families. He had an amalgamation of experience while working for a nonprofit organization tasked with helping formerly unhoused people reconnect with their loved ones. Aaron saw an opportunity to make a meaningful difference. The investigator's interest was immediately piqued by the unique circumstances surrounding this individual's life story. His work addressed a broader social issue. Many unhoused people become disconnected from their families due to complex personal challenges, technological barriers, or profound feelings of shame. These individuals often vanish from their personal histories, seemingly forgotten by the world. Arkin began a long, exhaustive journey of searching, navigating the harsh landscape of documentary history. The birth records from the 1950s were not computerized. They therefore required tedious manual investigation through scores of paper archives. After much investigation, he uncovered an interesting background of the family. He learned that he was born to Marie Penn Oakley and Willie Albert Oakley in Reno. Shortly after his birth, the couple separated. Undeterred by any obstacles, Arkin remained determined to find the biological mother. That was when he made the surprising discovery that Mary Pauline Oakley was still alive and living locally. An 85-year-old World War II veteran, she used her middle name, Pauline. An improbable search appeared to have ended in a potential reunion. A deep story began to emerge as Pauline revealed the heartbreaking circumstances surrounding her son's early life. She made this difficult choice due to being overwhelmed with financial difficulties and the infant's critical health condition. Simple yet profound, she wanted to give him the chance to survive and have a better life. The Catholic parish arranged the adoption, and although the decision tormented her, Pauline believed it was her only way forward. For decades, thoughts of her child haunted her, leading to sleepless nights, a constant reminder of the love she had been forced to relinquish. The relentless efforts of a private investigator made the seemingly impossible possible, reuniting these long-separated individuals. After more than 60 years apart, Myers finally had the opportunity to travel and meet his biological mother. Filled with a mix of anticipation and emotion, he was accompanied by the same deputy who had first assisted him. Upon arrival, he was warmly welcomed by his niece, Shannon. An overwhelming moment of connection unfolded at his mother's home as they embraced tightly, tears streaming down their faces as decades of separation melted away in an instant of raw emotion. Without hesitation, they spent hours sharing their life stories, exchanging old photographs, and discovering unexpected similarities between their journeys. Pauline felt both touched and pained as she learned about her son's challenging experiences. The anguish of a mother was evident as she reflected on the family moments he had missed, saying, "It pains me to think of all the family moments he missed," encapsulating the profound sense of loss and hope that marked their unexpected reunion. Despite the years apart, they found each other, a miracle that showcased the enduring power of familial bonds and human resilience.